Here we are again at the start of another 90 days. Last 90 days was awesome. Jiu Jitsu, totally outside my normal personality. I'd never done martial arts in my entire life. We entered that ring and we definitely made our mark in the Jiu Jitsu community. I remember the Body by Challenge when it very first launched. I wanted to put myself far outside my comfort zone, so I signed up for the New York Olympic Triathlon, and it was crazy. I didn't even own a road bike. I'd never ridden one in my entire life. We bought the bike, trained, and we swam, we biked, we ran. It's been awesome to do all kinds of different challenges ever since that first one. Climbing the tallest mountain in the continental US, Mount Whitney, over 14,000 feet. I'd never backpacked. I didn't even own a backpack. The Tough Mudder. So we did a Tough Mudder with a group of Visalians, and it was British Special Forces designed obstacle course. We did a Beaver Creek, Colorado at elevation, and we were crawling in mud and jumping over walls. Operation Transformation, putting on 23 pounds of lean muscle in 90 days. Most people thought that was physically impossible. It starts off as your first 90 days, and then pretty soon you're into your second challenge and third challenge and fourth, fifth, sixth, and pretty soon you find yourself living the challenge lifestyle. So I'm back here at the gym, the same gym that I hit the Operation Transformation Challenge in, and just came in, met up with PJ, the same trainer that helped me put on 23 pounds of lean muscle in 90 days.
I've already had the privilege of working with Blake once before. His work ethic is off the charts. This guy is so focused, so determined. I knew he was going to have another challenge.
So what's up, man? New challenge time, man. New challenge time. Another 90 days.
What is it this time?
You ready to talk?
Let's do it. Follow me, man.
Cool. We went into our same little back room. Kind of cool to be back, focused on a challenge with PJ in this place. And I laid it out. So I wanted to get back in the gym for this challenge, and I'm kind of running the campaign around bring back the six-pack. So I want to focus it all around, not just abs, to have abs, but from a perspective of health, but also the fact that, hey, I haven't had a six-pack since I was in high school.
And he came in and he told me he wanted to get ripped up and get a six-pack within 90 days. The easiest thing to know is that six-pack is about body fat percentages, right? So you have to be lean to be able to see your muscle. To make that happen more quickly, though, you also want to build muscle underneath the tissue. So the first thing you need to know is that having a six-pack is all fine and dandy, it looks great, but it's actually a symbol of really, really good health.
He walked me through some really good information on, the health benefits of really what having your strong core and abdominals means.
So we're going to do this in 3 stages. The first stage is stability. We're going to make sure your spine is safe throughout our 90 days. First 30 days, we'll be strengthening your core, working on your center section, including your back muscles, so we don't hurt you when we start moving towards the next step.
Phase 1, first month, stability.
Phase 2 is going to be hypertrophy.
I think he said hypertrophy.
Hypertrophy.
Hypertrophy. I still can't pronounce it, but that's going to be phase 2. And then phase 3.
We're going to work towards creating more abdominal tissue. We're going to grow your ab muscles. Stage 3, the last 30 days, we're just going to rip you up. You want to look like a beast, you're going to have to go beast mode.
It's all about beast mode. So that's the 3 months that we're going to go out. He gave me very specific guidelines when it comes to diet.
The main focus is really where you get your carbs from. Everybody needs carbohydrates, right? But if you get your carbohydrates from sugars and starches, you're going to have a hard time losing the fat. I want you to focus your carbohydrate intake purely on fiber. That means a lot of veggies and some fruits, plus your proteins.
And he took my measurements.
All right, let's see what you got. 15. 13. 24.5, 25 in that range.
I figured if it's going to come down to body fat, then why not go get the most accurate, statistically relevant analysis on planet Earth that you can do, which is the whole hydro tank submersion process. They pulled out a mobile truck just for us. And then my buddies Scott and Jared showed up to do the exact same thing. They're in on the whole challenge. Yeah. You ready to bring back the six-pack?
I'm ready. Let's go.
Get tanked.
That's a whole new meaning, to get tanked.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that. I heard about this challenge through Blake, obviously, talking about what possibly new challenges we can do. And when he brought up the bring back the six-pack, it definitely struck a chord with me because it's been a while since I've had one.
Looks like fun. I've been friends with Blake and Jared for a long time, and it just was time for me to actually do one of these challenges.
Hey, how are you doing?
Good. Come on in.
Blake.
Hi, Linda Finley.
Linda,
Come on in.
thanks again for all this. This is awesome.
Yeah, well,
That's the tank.
Test tight.
All right.
Come on in.
This will be fun.
This is a submersion test, so you're going to get completely wet. But the first thing first, we have to get some basic information. We'll get your land weight and your height, and then we'll get you in the tank. This is an underwater scale, so what I'm after is called your underwater weight. It requires several submersions. You might be underwater for maybe 4 or 5, 6 seconds at most. The goal is to get rid of the air you have in your lungs. You got to hold still under there for a couple seconds. We give you an indication with some knocks on the tank to come up.
Crazy feeling. Exhale all your air and then go under the water.
It was interesting, you know, I gotta take all my breath out of my body and then submerge myself underwater. It's definitely a good experience.
A little more challenging than I thought. I got underneath the water there, and with no air in your body, it literally is kind of a different sensation. They should make it like an amusement park ride or something.
The data analytics we got were just awesome. So pretty much came back 11.2. Which is already in the healthy range and the good range. But to bring back the 6-pack, we're gonna have to drop that. So I think the goal is gonna be get down to 8. For me, this whole bring back the 6-pack really boils down to 3 things. Number 1, it comes down to health. I'm gonna have to drop my body fat down to levels that I probably haven't been at ever. And if I have, it's been a long time. And in order to do that, it's gonna take strict exercise, and it's gonna take strict diet. I'm gonna be using the Fit Kit, Visalis Fit Kit regiment, with the Vi-Pack. So Visalis Fit Kit with Vi-Pack is gonna be kind of my kit of choice. And in addition to that, I'm gonna be really strict on my diet. I'm gonna have to be. It's gonna be tough. And at the end of the day, that's better for me, it's better for my health, it's better for my longevity and vitality. So number 1, health. Number 2, it is a challenge. And if you know me, I like to throw myself out there and set a goal and see if it's something that I can do. Reason number 3, it's a 6-pack. It's a 6-pack. That's the hardest thing to get. So hey, reason number 3 comes down to bringing back the 6-pack.